Hi everyone, it's Brian here from brightech.co.uk. Going to have a quick tutorial here for you on how to fix the NTLDR missing error message when you reboot your PC. Now, this is going to be a pretty straightforward fix for you guys. All you need is a Windows CD and put that in your drive. So basically the first thing you need to do is obviously get your Windows CD, stick it into the drive so we can enter the recovery console. So the next thing you need to do is go into your BIOS by tapping on F2 or DL on your keyboard and basically to enter the BIOS. Now some of the computers may be different and you might not need to push F2, it might be something else, but these are the main two ones that you push to get into the BIOS. If you've got a more modern computer, some of the or Dell machines, you push, I think it's something like F10 or something like that, and it allows you to edit the boot process, the boot order from there rather than going into the BIOS. So whatever way you get into the BIOS, use it, get in the BIOS, and make sure the first boot device is set to CD-ROM. This is set to floppy obviously, but it needs to be CD-ROM. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to boot the PC, and then you're going to get this black screen coming up, and it's going to say please push any key to boot from the CD. You just push any key basically, and this will start the loading process of Windows. So the next thing you'll come to is don't touch nothing until you get to this screen, and then what you want to do here is just push R on the keyboard to enter the recovery console. Don't push the top one because this will start to install Windows. You need to push R on the keyboard as I've marked out here, and then that will start taking you into the recovery console. Once you get into the recovery console, you will see a black screen like this with 1:C:\Windows. That means Windows is on C drive, and it's on. You need to put 1 in. Now you may have a few drives here if you've got dual boots and whatnot. So select the drive that's got Windows, that's got the fault on it, maybe Windows XP. So just type 1 if it's on that drive. Push enter, and then you will come up to where it says administrator password. Now if you've not got administration password set, and just push enter, and it will take you to the C:\Windows command prompt here. If you have, you need to enter the password in at this stage to get to the actual command prompt bit here. Okay, so the next bit we need to do is start putting in commands to put the files back in that are missing. So basically you type copy X:, X is for the drive, for the CD drive. Now say for argument's sake yours was D, like as you see there on what I've got used D, that's my CD drive. So say for instance yours is D, G or whatever, you need to put the letter instead of X there for your drive, and then :i386 / NTLDR C:\, and then push enter. If you're seeing one file copied, it's worked and you've done it right. If you don't know the drive letter of your actual machine while you're in this state, rather than reboot and come back out, you can type map and it will tell you what the drive letter for the CD drive is. Okay, maybe I should have done a picture of that so you could see it, but anyway, just type map and then it will give you the drive letter. So the next one you need to be looking at is this command here. You need to type copy and the letter of the drive, the CD drive, :i386 / ntdetect.com C:\. Once you've typed that in, push enter, and then you should see one file copied like there as it is on the screen, and basically you know you've done it right. Obviously you don't put type in or the colons here, you don't put this bit in, you just type it from the copy part. Yeah, so you put copy in. Okay, next, so you need to type now bootconfig or boot CFG /rebuild. This will start to rebuild the boot config, yeah. and rebuild it. So you will see scanning for all disks for Windows installation on the screen. That's what you need to do, and you just give it a little bit of time and it will start to rebuild. And then once you get that done, you need to do this next step, and it will come up with totally identify Windows installations 1 or whatever you've got there, 1C for /Windows, add installation to the booting list. Yes, no, or all. You put Y for yes. Just put Y for yes and type enter, basically. And then your next best thing is typing in the actual name that you want, and it will come up. It will come up and ask you what you want to do for entering the load identifier. So basically, you just type in a name that you want to do. Now, for example, you could put Windows XP Pro or Windows XP or XP Pro or whatever you want. Yeah, just type anything you like in there, and that will be that. And then the next thing you need to do is you need to type in /fast detect. Yeah, just like that at the top, not the type, the /fast detect. And if you look down the bottom there, you can see it in the command prompt how it's been typed out. The next thing you need to do is you need to type dir just to make sure the files are being copied across, and you can see them there. You can see the NTLDR file, and you can now see the ntdetect.com file is actually in there. They're back in there, so you can see them. Okay. The next thing you need to be doing is type in exit exit, and then basically push enter, and that will reboot the computer. At this point, you need to obviously go back into your BIOS. If you have to go in the BIOS in the first place, push F2 or DL on the keyboard, and make sure the first boot device now is your hard drive, so it doesn't boot to CD. Take the CD out, we don't need that anymore, we're all fixed. Or if you don't need to go in there, then take the CD out and then just go into your go into the normal process that you did to change that back. Yeah. If you didn't change anything in the BIOS and you just did it through the boot order, then don't worry about it, you won't have to change nothing. So the next thing we do is we boot to Windows. Yeah. Now once Windows is up and you're actually on the desktop, you need to change a few things first. So the first things you need to do, if this is not done already, you need to come into say my documents, folder options, yeah, and then basically file types, view, show hidden files, yeah, so you need to put in here show hidden files, like so, and then make sure you take the ticks out of hide extensions to known file types and take out hide protected operating system files recommended. Take the ticks out of those, apply and OK. This will now allow you to do what we're going to do. So go to my computer, see, and then you should see your files, ntdetect.com and NTLDR files, but they won't look grayed out like this. They will look like this, where you can actually see them, and they're normal files. So what you need to do is you need to right click on them like so, go to properties, and then you need to make sure you put the tick in hidden, and then push apply and OK, and do the same for the NTL. Mine's already done, but I'm just going to show you. Right click, properties, hidden, apply and OK, and then that's it, you're done. So then if you want to go back and change them, you can change back to hide me Windows files. You can do by doing the same thing you just did previously. And that's it, you're all done and you should be all fixed. Okay, so I hope this tutorial helps you out and fixes this common error message that you get. I do quite a lot of these in a few months. I do them all the time, and you get HAL DLLs, and I'll do some tutorials on those as well, and all the other ones. So thanks very much for watching. Please leave your comments, and I should be making some more tutorials in the future. My name's Brian from Bootup.flv. Bye for now.